Season 3 balance changes just dropped, and some of the biggest weapons in Call of Duty Mobile are getting massive buffs and nerfs. Weapons like the SO14, PKM, and LW3 Tundra are getting nerfed, while guns like Groza, ISO, Lachmann 556, and Odin are receiving strong buffs. Some attachments are also being reworked, which could completely change certain weapon builds and the ranked meta. So in this video, I'll break down every important change, what it actually means in gameplay, and which weapons might become the new meta in Season 3. Let's get into it. Let's start with the nerfs. First up is the SO14. The bullet impact has been reduced from 1.5 to 1.3, which means the weapon will feel slightly weaker when hitting enemies, especially in longer engagements. Two attachments are also being adjusted. The FTAC RTP 40 stock now adds a plus 20% hit flinch penalty. This means when enemies shoot you, your aim will shake more than before. And the Polarfire S suppressor now adds a plus 10% sprint to fire delay penalty, making aggressive playstyles slightly slower. Overall, these changes are aimed at reducing how strong the SO14 currently is in mid-range fights. Next is the PKM-LMG. Its bullet impact has also been reduced slightly from 1.5 to 1.4, and the reload time has been increased. Tactical reload changes from 6 seconds to 7 seconds, and empty reload changes from 7 seconds to 8 seconds. That means PKM players will have to be more careful with ammo management. Now let's talk about one of the most interesting buffs. The Lachmann 556 is getting several improvements. First, the ADS bullet spread accuracy has been improved, meaning the weapon will be more accurate when aiming down sights. Second, both tactical and empty reload times are being reduced, allowing players to get back into fights faster. Finally, a bug affecting the weapon's bullet speed display has been fixed. This change could make the Lachmann 556 a much more reliable assault rifle for ranked matches. Next are the attachment changes, and some of them are actually very strong. Starting with the Hades LMG. The rapid fire barrel had a heavy damage range penalty before, but now that penalty is reduced from minus 30% to minus 15%. That means players can use this attachment with less downside. The crossbar attachment also gets improvements. The ADS time reduction buff increases from 10% to 20%, and movement speed gets a plus 2% boost. These changes make Hades more aggressive and mobile. Now for the Odin. The marksman barrel receives a huge buff with plus 35% increased bullet speed. This makes long-range shots much more consistent and easier to hit. Snipers are also getting some adjustments. The LW3 Tundra is receiving a small nerf. Its ADS time increases from 500 milliseconds to 525 milliseconds, meaning it will take slightly longer to scope in. However, the DLQ33 actually receives a buff. Its fire interval has been reduced from 1,170 milliseconds to 1,120 milliseconds, allowing faster follow-up shots. The SPR marksman rifle is also buffed, with its fire interval reduced from 1,200 milliseconds to 1,100 milliseconds. In simple terms, snipers will be able to shoot again faster after firing. Now, let's talk about the SMG buffs. The ISO SMG is receiving several attachment upgrades. The monolithic suppressor now increases damage range by 25%, instead of 15%. The FTAC 225mm Dominator barrel increases bullet speed by 20% instead of 10%, and the FSS Revolution attachment now adds 10%. ADS bullet spread improvement and 20% hit flinch reduction. These changes could make ISO a much stronger SMG option. Next is the Cordite. The stomach damage multiplier increases from 1 times to 1.06 times, and the leg multiplier increases from 0.9 times to 1 times. This means Cordite will deal more consistent damage even when not hitting upper body shots. The Groza is also getting a strong buff. Its damage profile increases from 26-24-18 to 26-24-20, improving its long-range performance. Damage ranges also increase from 13 meters and 26 meters to 18 meters and 35 meters. That's a significant boost. Additionally, the 16.7-inch VDV reinforced barrel now increases the stomach multiplier slightly from 1 times to 1.05 times. The UL736 LMG also receives a new damage phase of 30 damage within 16 meters in multiplayer, making it stronger at close range. Score streaks and operator skills are also being adjusted. The strafe run now launches 3 barrages instead of 2, making it more effective. The Purifier operator skill now uses less energy. The HIVES mines now last 25 seconds instead of 20 seconds. The Wheelson fires faster, with its fire interval reduced from 400 milliseconds to 300 milliseconds. The Overload UAV cost drops from 500 to 480 points, and the ballistic shield ammo capacity increases from 30 to 40 rounds. Range. Finally, Battle Royale classes are getting adjustments. The Medic class healing radius is reduced from 5 meters to 4 meters. Meanwhile, the Ravager class now deals more vehicle damage, increasing from 200% to 300%. The poltergeist alert radius is also reduced, making it slightly harder to detect. Overall, these Season 3 balance changes could seriously shake up the current meta. Weapons like the Groza, ISO, and Lachmann 556 may become much stronger, while the SO14, PKM, and LW3 Tundra are slightly weaker than before. But remember, these changes are from the test server, so they could still change before the official release. Let me know in the comments which weapon you think will dominate Season 3. And if you want more COD mobile news, updates, and leak breakdowns, make sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching. This is Lstseekr, signing off.